Thanks for joining us. Breaking news. One of the two women deputies say was hit in separate crashes in Greenville has died. The sheriff's office says it happened just before 7 last night on Valley View Drive. That's near Augusta Road and I-85. We're told a woman got into a car and struck another woman, then hit a second victim. The Greenville County coroner says 36-year-old Cassondra Grayson died a short time later at Prisma Health Greenville Memorial Hospital. The death was ruled a homicide. The sheriff's office says the driver is in custody. Their name and any charges haven't been released.
To follow breaking news in Anderson County, a woman is recovering in the hospital after deputies say she was attacked this morning. According to the sheriff's office, 24-year-old Kobie Clary is accused of attacking the woman with a knife inside of her home on Drake Street. We're told Clary used to live on the victim's property, but was since trespassed and had not had contact with her since. Deputies say Clary stole a vehicle to get to the victim's home and was arrested shortly after without incident. Clary is behind bars at the Anderson County Detention Center on no bond. He's scheduled to appear in court tomorrow morning. An Upstate neighborhood is coming together after they say vandals ruined their hard work. 7 News' Scarlett Lizjak spoke with residents who are now offering a reward for information to identify the culprits.
Here in Chesnee, neighbors got together to help beautify one of the oldest roundabouts in Spartanburg County. But neighbors tell me that hard work was destroyed.
DOT considers it patriotic of people to beautify public rights-of-way.
The roundabout at the intersection of Peachtree Road and Bible Church Road in Chesnee had been unsightly for years.
The grass was always at least knee-deep, maybe waist-deep. It was an eyesore.
After approval from SCDOT, neighbors united to beautify the area many people pass through every day.
We went in there, first of all, we pulled out car parts, syringes, liquor bottles, torn up yard signs. People would stop, they'd blow their horn and give us thumbs up. They were all excited about this roundabout. It's finally going to have something beautiful about it.
But early Saturday morning, Lou Paris's night was interrupted by a loud rumbling from the roundabout.
It was 1:45 a.m. yesterday, and I sit on my porch late at night, and I saw it when it was all happening. It was dark, though. I couldn't see too well. There's a row of trees beside my house. At first, I thought it was a Mustang, but everybody who's looked at the video says, no, that's a truck. It's a big truck.
Surveillance footage captured the chaos, showing what appears to be a black pickup truck doing donuts in the center circle, leaving behind torn up grass and tire tracks.
They had just finished, a group of people had just finished doing some work up at the roundabout. And, you know, they worked hard at it. You know, they donated the material. They really wanted to beautify it. And all of a sudden, the next morning, there's tire tracks just ripped through everything that they worked so hard to do.
Time, money, and community spirit, all destroyed by a reckless late-night joyride.
We're offering a $500 reward, cash, for anybody giving us any information on who this black truck belongs to, who was driving that night, the individuals that were in the truck. We're not going to tolerate it. So that's why we're taking our hard-earned money and we're going to give it to whoever it is and give us that information.
In Chesnee, Scarlett Lizjak, 7 News.
Neighbors say a state-of-the-art camera with facial recognition has been donated and will soon be installed near the traffic circle. They also tell us they plan to file a police report this week. Also breaking in western North Carolina, Buncombe County deputies say they've arrested a juvenile who reportedly brought a gun to a high school football game. Authorities say a school resource officer was working security at Irwin High School when he saw the juvenile carrying the weapon. We're told the kid was arrested and the weapon was taken from them without incident. Investigators say the juvenile is charged with possession of a weapon on school grounds. The Department of Juvenile Justice is handling the case.
News alert: part of a road in Union County will close in a couple of weeks to replace a bridge. South Carolina DOT plans to shut down Bobby Fawcett Road between South Carolina 18 and Peter Hawk Creek Road on September 15th. That's east of Jonesville. The work to replace a bridge over Sandy Run Creek is expected to last until next summer. DOT will have a detour set up.
It was a frightening night for residents in the city of Spartanburg after several homes were hit by a drive-by shooting. Police say no one was hurt, but as our reporter Scarlett Lishak explains, the incident has left the community on edge.
The Spartanburg Police Department says just after midnight on Saturday, gunfire rang out on Avon Street, striking 3 homes and a parked car.
One went in right there.
A quiet night in for Spartanburg resident Randy was interrupted by an act of violence. Spartanburg police say around 12:40 Saturday morning, gunfire shattered the peace on Avon Street. Bullets struck 3 homes with people inside and a parked sedan. Randy said he heard several rounds of gunfire soon after he went to bed.
I heard some firecrackers going off. It was some shots. And I proceeded on sliding to the right, and I said, tuck and roll. Tucked the roll on the side of the bed and stuff and laid down. And then I said, what is that? It wasn't just a pistol. It was a rifle, too. And then over on that side, for the brick wall, by the trees, it was like 9, 10 shells over there.
Police say the shots came from a passing vehicle, piercing hallways, living rooms, kitchens, bathrooms, and a bedroom. Randy says after the gunfire stopped, he got up to discover several bullet holes scattered throughout his home, too close for comfort.
I called 911, and they said, what's going on? I said, it sounded like some shots fired and stuff. And they said, dispatch is on the way already. So I walked down the hallway, went to the bathroom, and I noticed my curtain looking funny, and I got 3 shots in my curtain, too.
You can see where multiple bullets struck the inside of his bathroom, one even scraping across the living room ceiling.
Yeah, and I looked up, and I said, what is that right there? And I seen that. Look at the hole over there by the door.
Randy says he's shaken, and he's grateful he wasn't hit.
I could have been laying in the tub and got shot, and would have been dead and wouldn't know nothing about it. But the thing is, I'm still alive, but it still hurts in the inside. Am I gonna stay here tonight? I'm gonna let God show me that way.
If you have any information on this case, you can contact the Spartanburg Police Department. We'll have that number listed on our website, WSPA.com. Reporting in Spartanburg, Scarlett Lishak, 7 News.
The investigation is ongoing. Police have not released information about a possible suspect. Tonight, an Upstate high school football player was seriously hurt in a game last night. It happened during a game between Palmetto and Crescent High School. According to a Palmetto social media post, Eli Jordan was injured during the 3rd quarter of a football game and had to be airlifted to a hospital. Eli's family is asking for privacy while he recovers, issuing this statement. It reads in part, quote, "We would like to thank everyone for their prayers and calls. Eli has bounced back this morning. He is able to talk and move his arms and legs. He's eating, and the doctors are going to observe him." President Donald Trump has revoked former Vice President Kamala Harris's Secret Service protection. It was set to end next summer. That's according to a senior Trump administration official. Former vice presidents typically get federal government protection for 6 months after leaving office, while ex-presidents do so for life. But another person familiar with the matter says then-President Joe Biden quietly signed a directive at Harris's request that had extended protection for her. The people insisted on being anonymous Friday to discuss a matter not made public.